Okay, well, I'm on my way to Lowell, Arizona, and then Bisbee, Arizona. Supposedly, everything I keep reading and seeing, Lowell and Bisbee are the two most photographed towns in the state of Arizona. So, I read that, I hear that, means I gotta go give it a look. So that's where I'm going. Well, I learned a little bit about Lowell and Bisbee. They're basically the same. Bisbee's the main town. It's got the courthouse and everything. And this is the old part that's run down to Bisbee, the historical downtown area, you might say. Got the old gas pumps here. Got the old vehicle. And I'm about to walk you through the old buildings. A lot of these are all closed, but they're colorful. And we got to go up around that bend. Look at these old buildings. People are parked all over here. Here's the Bisbee Breakfast Club. Here's the Arizona Thunder. And notice the sign says Lowell, Arizona. Bacon is calling and I must go. And right over there it says Lowell with this fine saucer. This is Old Lady Pickers, Antiques and Collections. That truck itself is an antique. Got the Lowell Gym, it's a private club. Just look at the old vehicles here, parked along the side of the road. Go on down the line. Guess that might be a tour bus. I'll find out when I get down there. Hat shop, the latest from Paris and New York. Can't leave out New York. 5, 10, 15-cent store. Sprouse Rates Company Incorporated. Harley Davidson. Tires, batteries, sales, since 1903. Look at that one. Chevrolet. Indian motorcycle. Got the Indian motorcycle here. Got a nice sign right there. J. Allen's Roadshow. I don't know anything about that. Historical Lowell, established 1880s. And here we have the palace, established 1904. Have rooms. No life like Lowell life, Lowell, Arizona, just past the pit. And then, look at these trucks. This is a Ford. It's got the angled sides, not flat, so it's before the 54s. This is a nice Chevrolet. A Martin Deluxe. Old gas station, Indian Gas. Greyhound. And so we have an old Greyhound. So it's not a tour bus. It's just an antique Greyhound bus, the Scenic Cruiser. Oh, this is a stray hound. Interesting. Greyhound, stray hound. Lowell Police Department, Biker Patrol. This is a Land Cruiser. The frequency factor. I think it's interesting how they have these gas pumps out on the right by the street. This is in front of the Chevrolet place. And the other two pumps were in front of the Indian place where you can get Indian gas. And then right up the street here is two more pumps. Let's see if they, I guess this is the Gulf gas station. Look at all the signs there on that door. And then you got to get that good Gulf gasoline. They had a pump here, and there's a pump there. I guess it just parked right here and filled up and then drove on. Arizona Thunder. Thunder, thunder. This is more of Old Bisbee, just further up the road. It's a little bit more modern, historical, but it is Old Bisbee. It's kind of neat. Historical District Bisbee, established in 1880.
Tombstone Canyon.
Trying to find a parking place. It's packed. Okay, what you saw was old downtown Bisbee and Lowell, I guess. And this is what they call historical Bisbee. It's nothing more than a remake and modernized to look old. But let's go walk around. There's a lot of neat shops and a lot of people. Here's an example of modern construction. Some more. Designed to look old. Subway Street, walk the shops. We'll do that. But I showed you the copper mine. So everything around here is really copper related. Copper tours, copper goodware to buy. Whether it's pans, pots, plates, cups. Here we got Red Road. Vintage and new clothing, jewelry, boots, and gifts. Little bit of artwork here. I toured a copper museum up near Cottonwood. I'll try to remember to put a link to that video so you can see it, because I'm not going to do a copper tour here. Copper has a lot of medicinal uses though. In the old days, the handles on patients' doors were copper because copper was known to kill the germs when you touched it. And nowadays you even see advertised copper water bottles. Put your water in there and the copper and let it sit overnight. And it'll help disinfect or clean the water, make it taste better. This was established in 2012. Established in 2012. Nice statue made out of copper as a tribute to all the copper mine workers. It's right here at Quality Hill Road and Tombstone Canyon Road. They say he's made out of copper. He looks it. Somebody's keeping him clean, although there is some green. But it's pretty interesting. Hi.
How are you today?
Nifty. How are you?
Very well.
Good.
Well, it looks great.
This is St. Patrick's Cathedral Church. And I've been told that the stained glass windows were done by the most premier stained glass window person in all of the United States. So we're going to go in and take a look. And it's open. Reminds me of St. Ignatius in St. Ignatius, Montana. I did a video on that. And look at these windows. Wow. The nice thing about being in here is it's air conditioned. It's hot out there. My Savior. He's risen, and I'm glad. $155 steps, not 1,000. How about that for a view? That's Bisbee. That's not me. But I'm on the other side of that bush, and I'm going to stay there tonight. Okay, well, I'm leaving Bisbee in Lowell. I don't know if I'd say that they're the most photographed cities in Arizona, but they are colorful, they are interesting, they are nice, and Bisbee is more of a tourist trap. The copper mine, the Queen mine, is the big draw here, and you go on a tour of that. I've done tours on mines and all that, and I've gone to copper museums, so why repeat things? I mean, there might be one piece of information I might learn or brought back to mind, but it's not worth it to me. So I'm heading out and moving on up, going to Sierra Vista. I'm going to go to Planet Fitness and then get a few items at Walmart. And I was going to go to Tombstone, but I don't know that I'm going to go to Tombstone. Hey everyone, hope you're having fun. I am, and you should be too. Oh yeah. Well, Rose was tasked with watching her grandson, who happened to be about 6 years old. I think that's first grade. And she's sitting at home having wine time, drinking wine, and she gets a text. And it says, "We have your grandson." Rose goes, "Oh man." She texts back, "What are your demands?" And they said, "This is his elementary school. School closed a half hour ago.